white, green, brown. Here's trays. It's like when we was kids, isn't it? You know, sorting out the jelly babies. Green for you, brown for me. Did they do a brown one? No. Did a black one, though. I always used to try and pick the black ones. Well, the way I worked it out, if jelly babies were boys, the black ones would probably have a bit more jelly. Yes, well, I was young and impressionable then, wasn't I? Hi, Garth. Hello, Richard.
Beef from Dorian, Mrs.
Auntie Sharon. Oh, she doesn't seem to have finished this one.
Oh. Ooh. Right, you can do the rest of the street this afternoon, boys. Well, I must say you get a better class of empties at Dorian's. Oh! It's very liquid. A little... Well, boys will be whatsits. Ain't you talking to me?
Aye? No. I mean, yeah, I'm talking to you.
What, in sign language?
All right, then I'm not talking to you.
Could have told me. Oh, look, it ain't that perfectly innocent remark I made, is it? Is it? It is, isn't it? Blimey, it's tough when you have to do both sides of an argument.
Innocent remark? Innocent remark? Which innocent remark might that be, Sharon? The perfectly innocent remark about the boys having to take separate showers here because this ain't a public school? Or was it the perfectly innocent remark about most boys bringing home dirty wife runs, but Garthy bringing home occupied ones?
Look, it was just a bit of fun. I didn't mean anything. And even if I did...
But you're always jumping to conclusions, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I mean, who was it buried the hamster?
Yeah, well, how was I to know he was such a heavy sleeper?
Look, just because Richard is a sensitive, nicely spoken 17-year-old...
Poofter.
See, there you go again. If it don't drool over page 3, it's as bent as Quasimodo's coat hanger.
Look, Tracy, it was a joke. Don't take it so serious. I didn't really mean anything.
No, but you were thinking it. You were thinking, how comes Garth's never brought a girl home? You were thinking, how comes Garthy invites this boy home to stay for the holidays? This boy who is not only 2 years older, but also very good looking.
Yeah.
If you like that sort of thing. And you were saying it looks as if Garthy does. Like that sort of thing, I mean. And now you mean.
So you're saying that I'm saying Garth's a bit of a Moulinex blender?
Yes.
Trace?
What?
Nothing. It's just that that's probably the most I've ever said without opening my mouth. Oh, what a pigsty. Boys, why can't there be more like us, eh? Bit tidier with a mess, you know. Bit more organised. You know, dirty socks in one corner, dirty knickers in another, dirty books under the bed. Tracy, what are you doing?
I'm searching, OK?
And what do you hope to find? 16 bound volumes of gay news. Julian Clary fan club badge. Sooty Club membership card.
I don't know, but I'm going to prove to you that my Garth is not, you know.
Tracy, you don't have to prove anything to me. Except perhaps it weren't you that scratched my Bay City Rollers LP.
That was 16 years ago.
So it was you then?
Oh, nice try, Sharon. But you're not going to distract me. I'm going to show you that our suspicions are totally out of order.
Our suspicions? Tracy, I told you, I'll take your word for it.
It's not good enough.
Look, if you say he's straight, then he's straight. I mean, who knows him better than you? You've known him since he was a kid. Almost all his life, in fact.
So he's normal, then? So why are you looking through that lot?
Tracy, if anyone's going to snoop in other people's things, I want to be in on it. Oh, have a look. Oh, damn those staples. Oh, my God. What? What? What is it? Philip Schofield in the nude? What?
This.
Tracy?
How am I going to tell Daryl?
Tracy, I've got pictures of us with our arms around each other. If you think that means anything, you're off your hostess trolley.
So you don't think that means anything then?
Oh, yeah, it means something. It means Richard and Garth went into a photo booth somewhere and spent half a minute with their arms draped loosely round each other. Everyone does that.
I just don't like the way he's looking at my Garthy.
What, you mean with those come-to-bed eyes? Here, Trace, has Garth finished with this woman's own? That'll be Dorian. She don't need an invitation, that one. Like sort of Jewish Goldilocks.
Hello, Sharon. Sorting out your bedding?
There's never a big bed wolf around when you want one, is there?
That was Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, yeah. It was Goldilocks who had the 3 bears, weren't it?
Lucky Goldilocks. Tracy.
Turn off the fan, Trace. Something's going to hit it.
Tracy, I felt I had to come round to congratulate you.
Aye?
I just want to say I think it's marvellous.
All right, I'll give that. What's marvellous, Dorian?
The way you've invited young Richard into your home, of course.
My, grandmother, what big eyes you've got.
I mean, I never realised the working class could be so relaxed about something like this.
You would like to explain exactly what Dorian means by this, would you, Sharon?
My, grandmother, what a big mouth you've got.
Ah, you mean you didn't know?
Well, she did. Then she didn't. Then she wasn't sure, and then she was.
Well, how stupid of me not to realise, but he is only a friend, isn't he? It's nothing to be upset about.
Upset? Me? Upset? Well, let me put it this way. You reckon my son's closest, most intimate best friend is one of them. Now, just what does that make my Garth?
Yeah, did you see that geezer with the toes?
I thought he'd never leave.
Oh, Mum.
All right. Have a good time.
Yeah, great. Something wrong, Mum? Auntie Sharon's not been washing her tights in the bidet again, has she?
At least this time she took them off first.
Well, see you later then, Mrs. Stubbs.
Yeah, see you later, Mum.
Here, Trace, you just would not believe that Chigwell helped the aged. You know, they have got designer labels coming out of their ear holes. There's bag women out there with better wardrobes than what I've got.
What?
And now, wearing last year's cast-off Armani. And now the inebriate woman. I've got something for Garth.
Sharon, you tell!
Oh, this is for me. Yeah, that's for Garth. Look, one careful previous owner, 200 miles on the clock, and a blue nun stain on the bum. You ain't been crying again, have ya?
No. Yeah, it was a sad film.
Oh, yeah. Real weepy, was it? Carry on camping.
Oh, Sharon, what am I going to do?
Oh, come on, Tracy. You can't do nothing.
It's all my fault.
It's nobody's fault. No one's to blame.
No, it's my fault. I'm his mum, and Mum should know.
Know what? What side he parts his trousers on?
See, you wouldn't understand since you've managed to dodge the responsibility of having kids.
Thanks, Trace.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shao. I didn't think.
He certainly doesn't get it from you, does he?
What?
His sensitivity.
A mother should be able to spot the signs.
Signs?
Well, little things. Like, when he was a baby, he always used to sleep on his tummy.
Oh, well, that's it then, isn't it? Might as well put him in charge of the Queen's pictures now. Tracy, what the hell are you talking about?
You mean you haven't heard that one?
Tracy, get a grip on reality, girl.
Oh, so you don't think that means anything, then?
Oh, yeah, it means something. It means you're a complete div. Tracy, pull yourself together. You're still his mother.
Yeah. No matter what he is, he's still my son, eh?
Right. Anyway, we don't know who he
Yeah,
is.
but Shell...
For a start, we don't know who he is. Look, it says here, according to the eminent sexologists Masters and Johnson, phases of this sort are very common among adolescent boys who almost invariably revert to a normal lifestyle.
So you're saying it might just be a phase he's going through?
Yeah. Me, Masters and Johnson, and that fat woman who does the problem pages.
Well, it shows what you know, doesn't it? I never noticed no boys going through no bent phase in Stoke Newington.
Oh, they did, Trace. But how would you have known if you couldn't get in to see whether they slept on their tummies or not? Look, Tracy, if you was a bent kid in Stoke Newington, you'd hardly go around advertising the fact, would you? You might as well wear a sign on your crutch saying, kick here. Look, you've got to admit it's possible. A phase, I mean.
Yeah. OK, it's possible.
Good. Now, what if it isn't just a phase? You know your trouble, Tracy Stubbs? Your class is prejudiced against anything that's different.
Listen, I'm not in a class. Besides, what has class got to do with it? I just know what I want for my Garth.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Job, wife, little kiddies.
Airy armpits, beer gut, dead-end job.
No, not with a public school education. He won't end up like that because he'll be in a different class to us.
I thought you weren't in a class, Trace. I thought you didn't believe in it.
I don't. I just want my Garthy to be in a different one. I just want him to be, well, normal.
Tracy, normal and right aren't always the same thing. You shouldn't expect your kid to live up to your idea of what's normal. Look, suppose he does actually turn out to be different. How are you going to react?
I don't know.
Close, but the correct answer is so what?
Makes sense, Sharon.
Trace, I am making sense. So he's gay. What difference does it make?
Well, apart from the obvious, it means I ain't likely to become a grandma.
Look, why don't you stop thinking about how it's going to affect you and start thinking about how it's going to affect Garth?
Are you calling me selfish?
Yes. Is it going to stop him from being your son?
No.
Is it going to stop you being proud of his marks at school?
Have you seen his marks?
Is it going to stop you sneaking a quick hug when you think I ain't looking so you won't embarrass him?
No.
So, Garth will still be Garth and you'll still be his mum. It's just that he'll be a bit...
Funny?
special.
Special? Yeah. Or maybe I've been a bit selfish, looking at it as my problem.
Well, it ain't.
No, it ain't. It's Garthy's.
And you'll stand by him.
And I'll stand by him.
But not too close, eh?
He's what?
Well, let me put it this way. Remember I told you I found those copies of Men Only under his bed?
Yeah?
Well, it seems he misunderstood the title.
What?
But it's no use screaming and shouting, Daryl.
No, you're right. It's just that I can't believe it.
Well, you think I made it up? Some joke that's going round the Prisoners' Wives Association. Let's all tell our husbands our sons are pufters, see who gets the blackest eye.
All right. It's just that, I mean, he's such a well-set-up kid.
Yeah, I know.
Broad shoulders, athletic.
Where's Brute? Daryl, I know all that. It means nothing. Quentin Crisp's first lover was a lorry driver.
Who?
Sharon read it in a book somewhere.
Sharon. I might have known this had something to do with Sharon.
Look, this ain't got nothing to do with Sharon. It's to do with Garthy.
You're saying I don't know my own son?
After 12 months, no. They change so quickly, Daryl.
Yeah, into dresses according to you.
No, that's transvestites, not homosexuals. Transvestites are rarely homosexual.
Sharon.
Sharon.
But whatever he is, it don't make sense. My son? I mean, If he was in trouble with the old bill.
Oh, well, that'd be all right then, wouldn't it?
Well, at least I could walk round.
Oh, at least it'd be manly. He could go to Borstal, learn to fight and steal and smash things up. Then he could move on to some serious blagging. Even land himself a nice little 12 stretch like his dad.
Don't get shirty, it ain't down to me.
Oh, meaning?
Meaning that if you hadn't wrapped him up in cotton wool,
Right.
maybe
I
it might have
see.
been different.
Right, so it's my fault.
I didn't say that.
Good. Only the thought had crossed my mind that having a dad that knocks over banks and gets himself locked up might just have had some effect. In fact, I heard somewhere that where there ain't a father figure, boys can sometimes turn funny.
Sharon?
So if we're going to start dishing out blame, just remember the reason neither of us is getting our oats is one of us is doing porridge.
Tracy. That was Chris's fault.
Oh, at last. The truth. It's Chris's fault, Garfy's bent.
Are you sure? What am I gonna do?
What are you going to do? All you've got to do is not plan any extensive holidays for the next 8 years.
I'll never be able to show me face up the hammers again.
Oh, rubbish. They'll just give you a pink season ticket instead of a blue one.
Tracy, you've got to understand that this is a big shock.
Oh, it was a real treat for me, Daryl.
Oh, I'm sorry, sugar, I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
So, what are we gonna do?
Well, I know what we don't do. We don't start blaming each other, and we don't blame Garfy. Look, it needn't be a problem for him unless we make it one.
Right. Right. So we keep stum.
Yeah, I suppose.
Good idea. The fewer people who know, the better. They throw me out the golf club if they find out.
Oh, so being a blagger's OK, is it?
Yeah, half the committee's been inside. But this, I'll never live this down.
Daryl, I was hoping you'd say something useful.
Like what? I mean, apart from talk to the boy, but I mean, that's the first thing you do anyway, isn't it? You have talked to him, haven't you?
Well, not exactly.
Well, not exactly. Do you mean Garth hasn't told you he's a nut? That he bats for the other side?
I was going to
I
talk...
might have known. It's you jumping to conclusions again.
I do not.
Like the time you thought he was pregnant and what happened?
I had Garth.
The other time.
I had kittens. If I'm always jumping to conclusions, how comes I didn't suss that you'd started taking other people's money out the bank with a sawn-off chequebook?
You don't know, do you? I mean, what do you think you're playing at, coming in here worrying me stupid when you haven't sounded him out about it?
No, not even close.
Well, where'd it go then?
Not entirely successful.
Oh, yeah. Do you mean the same way the Titanic didn't entirely get to New York?
He thinks I'm off me rocker.
Well, that makes two of us.
Hello.
Hello, Dor. Look at that. Terrible waste of a terrific little body, eh?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Don't know what?
I don't know.
You don't know what you don't know.
Well, at least I'm one up on you, Dorian. At least I know what I don't know.
So, how are you going to do it then?
Search me.
Well, if you ask me. Well, go on then, ask me.
All right, I'm asking you.
If you ask me, you can go about this in two ways. You can either say, Garth, do you feel that the works of Oscar Wilde have received unjust criticism based on the author's private life rather than their literary merit?
Or
Or you can say, Garth, are you a shirt lifter?
Keep your voice down.
I don't know. Can't I talk round it a bit first?
OK, then let's have a little practice.
What?
I'll be Garth and you be you. You do your little talk to me.
Sharon, I'm having enough trouble picturing Garth as an homosexual. I don't think I could cope with a Garth who's wearing an Evans outsize frock and M&S knickers.
Come on, what you got to lose?
All right, but you've got to be serious.
Promise.
Right. Garth,
Yes, Mum.
I wanted to have a word with you.
Yes, Mum.
I wanted to have a word with you about, well, you know, things.
Things, Mum.
Right, I'm not doing it if you don't take it serious.
Sorry, right. Go.
Right. Garth, I was wondering if you were having any kind of worries or doubts, kind of, in the sexual areas of your life.
You mean apart from being a woolly woofter, Mum?
You make one more crack like that and I'll feed you that pina colada intravenously, little umbrella and all.
Sorry, Trace. Just, you got to admit your approach is a bit clinical, isn't it?
Oh, so you could do better, could ya? Well, go on then, do it.
What?
You be me and I'll be Garth.
OK, then. Right. Right, Garth.
Yes, Mum.
Sit down a bit, love, eh? You've had a rough time of it lately, haven't you?
Yes, Mum.
Well, I just want you to know that I'm proud of the way you've got through it. Your dad being put away and stuff. It's been hard on you, but, well, I don't know how I'd have managed without you.
Thanks, Mum.
Garth, if there's anything you ever want to tell me, I mean, not now, when you're ready, I just want you to know that I love you, that I'm on your side. Whatever you do, whatever anyone says, I'm your mum. Nothing ever's going to change that. And if you feel that there's something, I don't know, that you're different from other boys or that something's worrying you, I'd like to feel that you could come and tell me in your own time. You do understand what I'm saying, don't you, Garth?
Oh, Sharon.
Tracy.
Garth, sit down for a minute, eh?
Mum?
Garth, where's Richard?
Oh, he's gone next door to help Dorian out with something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, her porch light's not working or something. She can't reach it.
Right, Garth. Now, this isn't easy for me, but what I wanted to say was, well, I was wondering if you was having any kind of problems, like of a private nature you might want to tell me about.
What?
Well, you're probably going through changes at the moment, but I want you to know...
Oh, Mum, I had sex at school. Mr. Bannister showed us a video.
Oh, Garth. Look, it's going to be tough for a time. We got to manage without your dad, and you're coming up to a time in your life when things could get difficult. Dangerous. But I want you to know that whatever you do, whatever you are, I'm on your side.
Great. Can I go now?
No.
Look, what Sharon means is, well, if you're feeling uncomfortable because you're different to other boys...
What do you mean, different?
Shut up, I haven't finished yet. Look, what I'm trying to say is you shouldn't bottle it all up. You should just, well, you know, be brave, let it out.
Open the wardrobe door.
I will. Well, I'll be off then.
No, you won't. Look, what I'm trying to say is...
Yeah?
Different people have different tastes. Like, some men like tall girls, some men like short girls.
Welshmen like sheep.
What I'm trying to say is...
Yeah? Are you a pufter?
What happened to subtle?
You tried that and look where it got you.
Queer? Me? No, you got it all wrong. Oh, public school. Come on, Mum. Just because you live in Manchester don't mean you can't support Chelsea.
Well, yeah.
Are you sure you're not...
Positive. See you later, Mum.
Yeah, see you later, Garth. Whew. Well, he seemed to take that all right, didn't he?
Yeah, like a man.
Yeah.
Probably means he's a puff.
Tracy, I must talk to you.
What, you've come to tell us that we was wrong about you? You're really frigid and all the boys are just for appearances.
What? Oh, don't be absurd.
All right, what do you want to talk to me about, Dorian?
Well, it's Richard.
Doreen, I don't think this is a good
No. Listen. You remember I said that I thought Richard was... But that didn't mean that Garth was... Well, anyway, I thought that if Richard wasn't, then Garth couldn't be, and the good news is he isn't.
Doreen, have you been mixing tranks and antifreeze again?
Let's put it this way. You can stop worrying about Garth, because you can take it from me that Richard is definitely straight.
You dirty cow!
What'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do when I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true? What'll I do?